Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode on Life is Feudal. This is episode 5, I believe. Now, see, before I begin this, everybody who watched that hour-long video last night, I don't know how you did it because I don't know how I sat through and managed to render all of that. So, the reason why it was a late upload is it was almost an hour's worth of content, and I kind of wanted to get it up. I want to make these things daily, and it was an hour's worth of content. I tried to keep these things within 30 minutes, but unfortunately that was an hour long, and it meant the rendering process and the uploading process was going to be very, very long. So, what was I doing during that amount of time of rendering and uploading and processing? I was busy terraforming. I'll show you what I've done, okay? As soon as I level up this little log right here. So what I've done is I've flattened all of this out. This is all at 32.0, and what I've done is I've made a little rise here. Now I've got a plan for the way that I want this area to work. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a big building right here. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'll be able to show you when it's ready. I've also squared off everything here. Now if you've noticed as well, see if I run over here. Remember in the previous episodes I couldn't get this to flatten out? Well, it took me a whole 4 hours to flatten this out, and look at where the rock and stuff all fell down to, all down here. I also opened up my mine a wee bit more because basically when I was hitting the side of the mine there, it exposed that, and when you mine that it gives you dirt and it gives you iron and it gives you rock, so I didn't want that to happen. So what I did was I started from back here, stood on this tile, and I mined it forwards. And now I can mine the ore out relatively easy. So that's good. Any of the ore that I actually picked up, I actually deposited it up here. I'll show you in a second. So now that I've got everything kind of squared off and my base is finally actually taking shape, what we'll do today is we'll create a few more metal tools. This involves some more smelting, and it requires a wee bit more on the charcoal side of things. I've just noticed I've still got those nails in my inventory, so I'm going to put them in there. I'm going to put them in the top one. And just do this. There we go. Just drop them all in there. That billet is going to be useful. I'm just going to quickly put that in there. So this is just going to be a management episode. I'm basically going to be building up a lot of things. For example, a new container. I'm going to try and get a chest instead of these crates. What else? Oh, that as well. I've just noticed that the low tier buildings for protection, fortifications, don't require a lot of materials. See if I go to build and go to simple construction and I go to fortifications. This really hit me in the face. Look, a wooden gate only requires simple rope. This, however, requires linen rope. It's a proper palisade gatehouse. But this is a little gate. This is tall enough to, keep people out. And look how much the wooden walls are. They're only billets now and boards. They used to be hardwood. They used to be boards and building logs, and that would take ages, and people would strive for ages to try and get these. There's the one with the loophole. There's the wooden wall defenses. What does that look like? Oh, that's the square platform. Oh, right, okay, I know what that is. So see, if I really wanted to, I could do one tile out this way and one tile out this way, and it would allow me to bridge a gap here, and it would allow me to shoot down here and down here. But anyway, let's get on with the episode because I'm rambling on. So let's get to our iron making process. Now the iron that I did pull out was I think it was 27 quality or 20. Ah, it's 13. Ugh, I don't like 13, but we'll use it for right now. What's that? Oh, that's quality 10. Get that away. Okay, let's drop that in there. Let's drop that 80 in there. Now, where did I drop that? Is it right here? 2, 3. Yep, this might be it. 21 quality. So we'll take 10 off of that, and we'll make sure it's 90. There we go. Haha. Haha. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching that hour-long episode. By the way, I didn't expect... Ooh. We've still got some charcoal left in there. We could actually fire that on right now. I didn't expect everybody to actually go and watch that because it was quite a lengthy episode. And there was a wee bit of rambling in amongst it as well. which I do apologise for. I do tend to go off on a gradient, a tangent, and it's horrible. Also, look how fast the billet processes are. I can't get over how fast this is. Crazy fast. Right, let's put the rest in there. Right, there's 12, so what we'll do is we'll just use the rest out of this one. This might be enough. 12, 30, yep, 20, so let's fire that on. Now some people have asked me, what does the kiln actually sound like? And I'm going to show you. Right, now, cover your ears for this. This is what it sounds like. That is exactly what it sounds like, and I don't like it. I don't like that brrrr, because it means not only can I not hear anything going on in the surrounding area, it means I can't hear anyone sneaking up on me, whereas if I have object sounds off, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Right, we need to plan the base out a wee bit, because I've just realised that the way that I've terraformed this is there is a big space back here. Now I'm thinking about putting a... Now this is 4x4. This will not hold a house. This will not hold a normal house. I might have to put my house right here. This is a... Wait, so 1, 2, 3. Right, that's 5. I can't place it here because the monument's here. Damn. But we can place it here. 1. Right, I need to count 5 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this might be tight. I could put it in the corner over here. I could put the house over here, like the upgraded house. I can put a warehouse there. I can put a blacksmith workshop over here, because it's only 3x3, and I could get away with putting a kitchen here as well. See, there's a lot of buildings you have to incorporate into your claim, because a lot of these buildings are basically skill-related buildings as well. The higher, the better the building type. For example, if you were to use just a workbench and use it for carpentry purposes, that doesn't give you a lot of quality back. Whereas if you're to use a carpenter's workshop, you get a 20% boost on any materials that you use. Speaking of, I want to show you guys something. Right, create a furniture, a workbench. We want a workbench. So if I go to workbench, look how cheap that is. Look how, that is dirty cheap. That's cheap. A lot, you'll hear me say it a lot, but that is dirt cheap. That's diabolically cheap. It used to be really expensive. It used to cost 1 linen rope to make one of these. But it doesn't anymore. It requires just simple rope, which is good, but it's also kind of like, I don't like that. Also, I'm going to plough this. I can't plough it because it's forest soil. Never mind. I'm going to look for materials. We do need materials. I don't need that though. I don't need sticks. Got enough sticks as it is. Right. We need to go find some more plant fibre. In fact, we'll go over here and look for it because this is a nice flat location. Boom, there we go. Nice flat location, nice terraformed land. Let's look for this. There's more plant fibre. So we've got we've got about 4 now. We've got about 4 simple rope right now. In terms of numbers. I need to watch myself because Judgment Hour, today's Saturday. And today is Judgment Hour day. So I need to get my stuff all worked up. At the moment, there might be a double upload. For those who are wondering, there might be a double upload. I may stream the Judgment Hour. I don't know. I'll announce it on my Twitter. You can go and follow that, or you can just, pay attention to the Discord server, which you guys are obviously part of because the guys who watch this, they always comment first. I never thought I'd be one of those channels where people would be like, first, I get it. I won whatever was won. Ah. I'm kidding on. You guys are great though. Support's been unbelievably good as well. I mean, people are genuinely happy that I've started this again. That I've started Life is Feudal up again. And I'm quite glad I started on it because it's actually proven to be another learning curve. Even though I'm familiar with the MMO system, it feels like I'm playing a completely different game. You probably could argue the point, it's just the same as the MMO. Well, yeah, but still, it's Life is Feudal your own. It's pretty much brand new now. Everything about this is new. Everybody's trying to learn. Everybody's trying to adapt to it as well. Right, we've almost got all the plant fibre I need. Get 80 right now. See, I can do math. People think I'm dozy and daft. I ain't dozy and daft. I'm a smart boy. Sort of. I'm sort of smart. When it comes to obvious things, it just flies way over my head. Oh, wait a minute. No, I need to plough this ground. Or I can pave it. Which I might do. I might pave it. I might pave the ground. And sort this mess out. We've got 80. 14. Oh, only 5 to go. Hopefully this gives me 5. Oh, just shy of it. Damn it. There we go. Create. Simple rope. We need 10. Mass produce that. Lovely. 35. Oh, wait, no, it's not 35 quality. Oh, it is 35 quality. Never mind. That's like 35 quality is like it's not great, but it's not bad. It's okay. It's not amazing. Right. Check the kiln. Pull it out. Load of charcoal. Bam. Let's go. 40 charcoal. Boom. There we go. Right. Let's get the rest. We're gonna get another 20 from this. So we've got enough to do 3 loads of iron technically. Because what you do is you separate these out into 20s, and you can do 80. You can do 80 ore to each furnace, and then just 20 of these. So, bam. Oh, that's loud. That's not fun. Let me just get away from that. That's. Whoa. We need to run away from these and do something else. Because I don't want to be standing around these. Because it means if anybody comes up behind me, I've not got time to pull my axe out. Right, we'll do it from a distance here. Create furniture. So we need 12 boards. Oops. Right, yeah, we'll just go this way. That one at the top. We want to saw out a board. And we need 15. It looks like he's doing squats. Squat, 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 squat. Squat, 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 squat. Right, we've actually got a regional material right here. But I can't use it right now. I can't use it on anything, so I'm just gonna sacrifice it to this. Somebody in chat will probably end up saying, "Hey, you shouldn't have done that." Well, I can't do anything else with it, so I may as well just use it on something. Right, let's get that. Boom. There we go. A nice little workbench. Let's lift it. Oofed. Oofed, it's heavy. Right, I'm going to place it just in the corner here. Just in there. Yeah. Raise it up a wee bit. Boom. Oh, it's blocked. Place it. No. Is it too far in? Oh. Hold on. I'll just do this. Nope. Can't do it there. Okay, stick it right out. Man! Come on. Right there. What? Are you serious? Right, cancel that for a second. Can I place it here? Okay, so weirdo. Okay, let's see what I can make here. Use workbench. Primitive shield. Heater shield. Kite shield. What other shields have we got? We've got small kite shield. We've got the round iron shield, which is a big shield, by the way. Very big shield. Let's get a primitive one just for right now. It's always worth having a wee primitive shield kicking about. And let's drop the rest of that here. Okay. So now, what I can do is I can attach that primitive shield to my back. Now you do need level 30 footman for this. And it's not a really small shield, it's actually a decent size. It doesn't protect you in terms of body. I mean, see, when you look at it, your head can be attacked, your knees can be attacked, your waist can be attacked. It's not great, but it's good to have on you just in case. One wee tip for you guys who like to use like maybe just a one-handed sword, you don't have to use the shield. When the shield is on your back, it's still active. So you can actually bounce attacks off of your back as you're attacking people. So you can use it one-handed and have the shield on your back, like a Huskarl. You know the traditional Huskarl looks. They have a big circular leather shield on their back and a big two-handed weapon. That works in this game. You can do that. You can be protected from that. And it's really good because if you've got a two-handed axe and you've got a shield on your back, you can kind of do what crossbow guys do, the Italian crossbows. Pavese crossbowmen is where they have the big door on their back and they basically pew, shoot, they turn around and then they reload with the shield on their back and it protects them from arrow fire. You can do that as well in this game and it's pretty effective. As well as the tower shield, I believe you can use as well. So there's some things that you can actually use in terms of combat for anybody who's new to this game. You will eventually find your own favourite way of doing things. Now, one thing we don't have is coops. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a coop right here. Build a simple construction. I want a crafting and I want a coop. Build. Okay, so pretty simple, huh? So we need 30 boards, 10 plant fibre, which do we have? No, we don't. We don't have 10. So I'm doing a wee mixture of everything. Now, eventually you will learn how to multitask pretty well in this game. So you can see everything's starting to pile up. Remember the first episode where we barely had anything? We just had this, and we just had our furnaces and our kiln. Remember that? Now look at it, it's completely changed. Everything about it is changed. Right, let's look for some plant fibre while we're at it. Plant fibre, right there. Open it up. How much did we get? We all got a whole one. We got a whole one plant fibre. Thank you. Oh, that as well. If you've not noticed the mine as well, I've reinforced it. I've actually reinforced the mine so it doesn't cave in on me if I ever use it. Right. There's the 10 plant fibre. Let's go get... Let's see if we've got enough nails. We've got 20, 40, 60. We've got plenty. 20, 40, 60. There we go. And now we just need the boards. So we can literally just sort out the boards from here. So that's what we'll do. We'll use softwood for right now. 45 quality, 46 quality. So we've got 5. We've got it 1/6 of the way there. Okay, so that's ran out. And that's not got anything in it. That's not got anything in it. Oh, the reason why we've not got anything in it is because we've just ran out of... we've just broken the bloody saw again. Look. 0 durability. Right. What do I need? What do I need? I need 7 flintstone and 3 fibre. Okay, so there's some flintstone. A whole 1. Lovely, thank you. Thank you, game. Thank you for making this easy. This game it has turned a wee bit easy, in my opinion. Okay, there's some more. Let's get some more flintstone. Where's the flintstone? Where's the flintstone? In fact, I'll do what I did to begin with and just do it over here. There we go, that's better. Now we can actually see things. Give. 3. We need 7. 5. Oh, there's some at my feet. 6. 7. There we go. Now we've got it. Primitive saw. Give. One thing I will need to make early game, or at least at this point in the game, is a metal saw. Metal saws last a long time. Right, we'll go back to our original spot and we'll just saw out a board. Hopefully this gives me... Oh, we just ran out. So we've got 12. So we're nearly halfway. 1, 2... No! That's billets. Don't want billets. Want boards. Oh, wee bit of lag. Okay, so there's nothing in that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, it's heavy. So 14, plus that's 19. Right, get these out of my inventory right now. That's horrible. Where's that bag? There it is there. So, have you noticed that when you reach your kind of carry weight as well, that your player will start to put bags on the floor where all the other materials is? Hold on. 24. That's what happens. So when he reaches his... oh, one more. When he reaches his carry weight in his inventory, he drops a bag and the rest of the materials fall into it. There we go. Boom. Build. There we go. And there's a little coop. Now you can hear there's chickens in it. There's not actually any chickens in it. It's just the bass sound. Okay, so there we go. Our metal is almost ready. So let's attach this. And let's attach this. And we'll get on with our smelting and our crafting. Okay, so give it a wee push. Give it another wee push. Okay, so one thing you will need for tools is billets, softwood billets. So if we get some softwood billets, so that one's kind of dead. That one was kind of dead as well. Right, we'll get 10. There's 10. Right, right click your knife, go to craft, and you want to get handles. You want to get as many as you possibly can. Okay, so they're quality 32, 33. That's pretty good. That's okay. That's relatively okay qualities actually. Okay, give it another wee push. Another wee push. Oh, blow into those bellows. Right, that one's ready. So we're gonna get 4 ingots because we need to make an upgraded crucible and stick. A crucible and tongs is what we're going to be making next. So these are coming out relatively better quality now. So if we manage that, turn that off for a second, turn this on, and we go to forge, metal tools. You want a crucible and tongs, one of them. Hopefully it doesn't use the 14 quality and it uses the 15 quality. Okay, so they're coming out at 11 quality. That's okay, that's fine. For early game, that's perfectly fine. Okay, so we can make a few other things. We can make a hatchet now. We can make a pickaxe, but we've already got a hardened pickaxe at the moment. So that's fine, we can just wait with that. So one thing we need is a hatchet. So we can produce one of those. And that requires 2 ingots and 1 handle. So there you go, there's our new hatchet. It's 10 quality. It's not amazing, but it will do for what its intended use is. Oh, we need 2 of those to create 1. Bum. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Put that 12 back in there. So, see from this furnace right here, we're going to get iron bars. Now, everybody's going to say to me, why didn't you just smelt ingots and then resmelt them? Well, just to show you that you can do this, you can actually do it this way as well. This is the default way to do things. So what I'll do is I'll wait until all of these are in my inventory. So I'm going to get 20, I believe. It's 4 iron for every 1 bar, and we've got 80, so we're going to get 20 of these. So the bars are used for making stuff like the shovels, the crafting kits, the toolkits. Those are important. The weaver's one especially. There's a few other things that are quite important about this. The bars as well, because they're also used for crafting your weaponry. And what we'll do is we'll find a high quality hardwood tree, and we'll see if we can craft a good quality war axe or something like that. So we'll stop that. Now, as well as last night's terraforming, I also leveled up my spearman and I also leveled up my footman, so I can now use one of these, a battle axe. And we've got the materials for a battle axe right now, so let's find a high quality hardwood log. Not 37. We want something really good quality. 79, there's a good quality one. Right, so we'll saw one of those. Oh, there was only one available. That's fine, that's good. Right, so let's forge weapons. We want a battle axe. Now the battle axe has got a brand new skin to it, as you can clearly see. I won't make anything else from it. In fact, you know what? You know what? You know what? I want to get one of them. A boar spear. A boar spear is more powerful. Nope, not a board. A billet. There we go. A boar spear is more powerful than my basic spear that I've got on me right now. And you need level 30 to use it. So, boar spear. Boar spear. There we go. Okay, so let's make some tools. Tools. We've currently got a carpenter's workbench right now, so we don't need to use that. A saw. There's something we need. That requires 2 handles and 3 common bars. Let's make a knife. We can't make a knife right now, we've not got the lumps for it. We can make a skinning knife, which is ideal. We can't make a sickle right now. That's fine. We'll make a shovel. As you can see, everything's starting to fill out nicely. Okay, so we'll make 1 common bar. It's important that you make lots of these. These are actually an ingredient into making more deadly arrows as well. For example, broadheads or bodkins. So, let's see what we can place down in terms of containers. Let's attach our new saw, because we don't want to run out on our primitive saw. We can constantly make these. We can't constantly make the iron saw, because obviously it requires more refined materials. So we want to create a furniture. And we want to make... Okay, so that requires 5. A cart. That requires 4. If we got a barrel, that requires 2. So what we'll do is we'll make one of them. And we'll place in our first... There we go. Place that in as well, because that's important. Let's attach our new shovel as well, because that's important. Pick up all this new stuff. There we go. I'll also attach my battle axe. There's my battle axe. How pretty does that look? How pretty, huh? Right. Let's get some more iron. 30, 60, 90, 120. So I'll just split that into 60. Nope, 60. 60 in there. 60 in here. And what I'll do is I'll split this into 10 each. There we go. So it fuels the fire a wee bit longer. It fuels everything a wee bit longer as well. Boom. Turn that on. Now one thing that I've not made so far, and I've not shown you guys how to do it, is the snares. The snares are used to capture chickens and hares. Those are the things that you need to use in your coops. Manage furnace. There we go. So let's run away from that for a second, because it's really loud and obnoxious. Right. Double click on that, scroll down, snare trap. So we need an apple, we need 2 branches each and 10 plant fibre. So we need to make we need to go find an apple tree. There's one right there. It's actually blossoming right now. Because what month are we in? We're in 3rd of May. Oh wow, we're still in spring, late spring, summertime. So this will have a lot of apples on it actually. So we want to gather apples, infinite, boom. So we're only going to get 3 from that. So find the blossoms. So see the white blossoms? Those are a good indication of a good apple tree. And I was right. What kind of quality apple tree is this? Oh, it's an 88 quality apple tree. That's really good. Oh boy. We've got a pretty damn good apple tree here. I might want to protect that. Right, so let's gather some plant fibre. We'll make a couple snares. No! Whoa. Look for materials. Don't lower the ground. Jeez, oh. Right, while we're at it as well, if we spot any sticks on the ground, we'll pick them up as well. It's always handy to have more sticks available to us when we're building snares. Also, sorry about the fact that this is an episode in the dark, by the way. I only just logged on and it was just hitting night time, so I was like, oh, I may as well just make one because it's there's currently folk on as well. There's actually quite a few people online at the moment, and they're having a good time. A lot of PvEers, quite a few PvPers as well, which is nice to see. Good to see some guys that are willing to have a wee brawl here and there, which is nice. So hopefully I get some nice snares from this. So we've got 30, 40. Oh, we've got enough, maybe. So let's make some snare traps so we can make 4. Craft another one, another one, another one. Okay, so what we can do here is just on the edges here, we can right click, we can create a snare. So long as you have one in your inventory, you can place one down. Easy peasy, right? So create a snare. And we'll use this little block of 4 right here. A snare. And these are currently claimed for 2 hours, but it usually only takes 45 minutes for the snare to actually trigger, and you'll actually have something in them, in the snare itself. You'll have a chicken, or a hare, or a rabbit. A hare is a rabbit. It's just a big one. So, we've got our iron being made. That's floating. I don't like that. One thing I'm considering doing as well is, see how the ground right now is just dirt? I'm considering lifting this up 1 level and then paving down to get it back to 32.0. This will allow me to move a lot quicker around my own claim. It'll also allow me to look a little bit better as well in terms of, you know, you won't have like these little plants growing up and it won't look overgrown. It will look like a proper settlement. So I might do that. That'd be a good idea to do. But yeah, this is the war axe. War axe is pretty nifty. And that is the skull splitter. That is one of the combos that you can actually use in this game. And that's a pretty good combo, because you're using a chopping left, chopping right, and then an overhead. Now if I go into the attachments, you can see that a swing and an overhead are equal in maximum damage, but you can actually maybe pinch 3 more chopping damage on the overhead, especially if it contacts the enemy's head. You can do like 40 chopping damage to their head, and what will happen is they'll be either scarred or wounded in the face. Also, I'm going to lock that. Lock that too, lock that too. There we go. So that's kind of my... It's a kind of messy stat set out. So I've got 72 con and I've got 26 strength, 23 willpower and 19, which should be 20 agility. And you can clearly see that it's going to be 161 hard HP. So that's a lot of hits. I can sponge a lot of hits from anybody swinging at me. So what we'll do is we'll just finish off the rest of these, and hopefully we can make a few more items, and hopefully we can get this storage system set up as well. I'm considering, in fact, you know what? We might have enough. Let's make a chest. So we need 5 of those, so that is... Oh, the rains finally went off as well. Nice. Rain's off, that's good. So we'll put the nails in there for just the now. Let's just double check we've got enough up here. No, we don't have enough. We don't have enough to actually finish this chest. We need a wee bit more than this. We need another 24. We might be able to... Oh, I could use that ingot. That ingot's gonna go in there. Just do this. Give them a wee push. Okay, so let's just sort out our inventory for a second here. So we've got a Boar Spear. Oh, I've not shown you the Boar Spear yet. Oh, it's getting dark. It's getting really dark. It's getting ultra dark now. So this is technically midnight now. You can see if I look at the sky, it's slowly changing colour, and it's also getting quite misty as well, which is quite eerie. This is a good way to sneak up on somebody and attack them. Just this type of, like, this weather condition, you can run. Look, because I can't see far out there, I can't tell if there's like a horse out there, I can't tell if there's a player out there. So I need to stay within the confines of my own claim. A good way to kind of get over this is kind of like raising yourself a wee bit higher. You can see just a little bit better into the fog, but not much. So there's a wee tip for you, kind of stay elevated when it comes to these things. It will eventually hit midnight, and midnight is not fun. Midnight is like pitch black. You can only see 2 tiles in front of you, and it's scary. It's quite scary. Oh boy. So we've got 60 in there, so what does this need? This needs 5 boards. A whole 5 boards. Let's see if we can get out from here. Boards. Am I too far? There we go. 3, 4. There we go. There's our 5. So all we need now is 1 more band, and that's that made. So in this episode, guys, we've managed to make a full set, or almost a full set, of iron tools. We now have an iron saw, a crucible and tongs, a brand new battle axe, a brand new shovel. We've also got a boar spear as well. Let me just show you the boar spear. And the boar spear is really good in terms of damage, piercing damage. The thing about spears is, always thrust. Do not do that, don't do that, and don't do that. Don't overhead or swing with it. Stab with it. Use the lethal edge of it. Use the lethal end and stab into people, right? And see, when you see somebody attacking you, what the best thing to do to get a wee bit more damage is, there's a speed bonus in this game. So, say for example, there's a guy in front of me, right? And he's about to rush me, so I run at him and then stab and look to the left or to the right and run away. Create space between yourself, find an opening, attack, and the speed bonus will give you a wee bit extra damage. It'll also incur a wee bit better penetration on the enemy side as well. So you'll have a higher chance of making them bleed. And that's a scary factor, like I said in the previous episode. If you can make your opponent bleed, especially someone who's not new to this, especially someone who's kind of new to this game, if you make them bleed, this pink bar right here, this kind of light red bar, will slowly depreciate, and they'll see it and they'll panic and they will run. Now, depending on how hard you hit them, will depend on how fast you actually make them bleed out. Bleeding out will knock you out, it won't kill you, but whoever finds you can potentially kill you with using a special ability called coup de grace in this game, a mercy kill. Right? What happens is you raise your axe up into there and you'll land it right into their chest and it kills them instantaneously. If you, for example, you've got like 160 health and you've bled out, you've got 160 hard health, right? If they use coup de grace, they can take 160 HP off you in one hit. One singular hit, and you can't do anything about it. You can't do anything to stop it. It's scary, it's horrible, and it's actually sometimes quite useful. So, we're going to end this episode with creating our first barrel and all of our brand new metal tools. So hopefully we can get this actually made and set. We could actually make more. Tell you what, we'll wait until all of the bars are done. We'll wait until all the bars are actually done, and then, only then, we'll call it quits today. Okay? So this has been a pretty fun episode. I've actually got a lot of things done, especially last night whilst I was waiting for this to render. The previous episode was an hour long, and it did take a long time to render and upload, which is why a lot of stuff here is now flat and it's nice and level. Right, we got 12 from that. We got a lot from that. That's good. So there we go. Let's get the rest of the iron bars. So everything here is nice and flat. It's kind of planned out, sort of. And yeah, this has been a good episode. So just get the rest of these bars, make up the last band that we need, and then we'll call it quits for today. There might be a double upload, there might not be. It depends. Judgment hour is tonight. I want to go out and fight. I might pre-record the fight and release it tomorrow. I might release it tonight. We'll find out. Anyway, let's get the rest of these all done. Right. I know there's iron still in there, so what we'll do is we'll make an ingot. There's 20 in there. We'll make an ingot so we get 2 out of it. What I'll do is I'll leave that one running and turn this one off. Let's attach our hammer. Where's our hammer? There's our hammer. Attach that. Turn on the forge, and we will forge metal tool, metal band. Boom! There we go. And we have it. We have it. There we go. There's our barrel made. That's it. We just have to put this in now, and we have to equip our saw. God's sake! What a lovely evening to make a barrel. There we go, and pop. There we go. Build, and there is our barrel. We can look inside it. It's got 300 units of storage. Whoa! So what we can do is hopefully this will take it. Yes, it does. It does take it. Good. Will it take it? It will take it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, so let's move all this stuff in here. Okay, so a spear won't go in. Like I said in the previous episode, specific things will not enter as well as an ingot. It won't go in there. An ingot won't go in there. So what we can do is can we place that in? We can't place that in. We can place that in? No, we can't. We can place that in? Yeah, awesome. And we can place an axe in. Yeah, cool. And our skinning knife. So there we go. I'm going to eat as well. So folks, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This has been great. I've managed to get myself well kitted out now. It's getting really dark now. It's getting really dark, so I need to wrap it up here. So folks, from myself, Mr. Feudal, and my brand new iron tools, if you've enjoyed this episode, leave a like. It helps me out tremendously. It tells me you guys are still liking this series, and I'll continue to make them. If you've really enjoyed it, consider subscribing and ringing the little bell. Now, as I said, Mr. Feudal, I'll see y'all later.